Hey there, it's your Bill Estate Agent, and I am here with another episode of my Shop Local series. And today I've got two guests that from a really cool restaurant here in town in Roswell called the Roswell Garden. I'm here with Champ and Pat. So, guys, welcome. Thank you all for
Thanks for having us.
coming over today. Yes. So I always start with a real estate related question. Today I'll keep it simple. So you guys have probably moved around a lot. Where is your favorite place that you have ever lived?
My favorite place is probably going to be Vinings right here in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. All right, nice. And how about you?
Morningside, where I live.
Oh man, so just Atlanta. I didn't know if we'd get other states or anywhere else. So very nice. Well, both of those are great places. I've lived near both of them actually. So, all right. Well, so we'll get started. Just tell me about the Roswell Garden. You're located over near the entrance of Roswell United Methodist, right there off Magnolia.
We're right there off of Magnolia and Thomas.
All right.
Just a cute little spot there. A lot of outdoor space.
Sure.
That's what we loved about it.
Well, it's a great location.
Yeah, definitely a good gathering spot for everybody.
We're not in Canton, though.
Well, you're not on Canyon, but you're just a block off. That's not bad.
Yeah. It's like that hidden gem, So
Yeah.
we're very pet friendly too. So that's the main idea, to have a good beer garden.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And parking.
In parking,
well, yes.
that is a
Free
plus.
parking.
You got right. You got a ton of parking with the church right there.
Oh yeah.
Have a big crowd. Well, so tell me a little bit about how you started and what your inspiration was for the restaurant, because it's really unique and a very unique menu.
You want the honest truth?
I want the honest truth.
Pat, you can start off with
tell the
that.
honest truth?
Yeah, let's start out with the honest.
So we have zero restaurant experience. Zero. It was one of those things where it's like, from my angle, Champ, maybe it's a little bit different. It's like, before I turned 50, I want to open a restaurant. So in a bar, right? What guy doesn't want to have a bar?
Right. So, well, what did you do before?
So Champ,
Yeah,
you want to say
before I had my own business in Woodstock too. So we had a full service nail salon.
Okay.
I did teeth whitening and scalp micropigmentation, if you never heard of that. So
All
something
right.
very different.
Yeah.
And I'm the jack of all trades, but a master of none. So still do, right? So I just have multiple businesses, anywhere from real estate investing to, I also have a salon too.
Okay.
Around the city, and now we decided to try our hands at the restaurant.
I mean, that's amazing. And remind me when you guys opened your doors? Have you been around for
May? So this May would be 2 years.
2 years.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
Okay,
So,
so
like,
you kind of started in the middle of COVID a little bit.
Yeah. Right towards the end there.
Right. Yeah. I guess it was
You know-
closer to the end.
Have you heard people say, like, when everybody's run towards it, go the opposite direction? So we took a shot at it.
I like it. Well, and so how's it gone? Have you guys? Are you loving it? You're definitely getting a following. I'm hearing more and more people.
Yeah, we're definitely, it was a little rocky start, but the more and more days that we're open, people just starting to come and realize that we're there. Wow, this is great. When I'm there, I feel like I'm just hanging out at my friend's house or something, just getting some drinks.
Yeah, we wanted to make it more of a gathering place, place for the community,
which is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. It's neat, and it's kind of tucked away. Honestly, I think that's kind of intriguing about it. Not being on the main thoroughfare, it's just kind of a neat spot to.
Yeah, it's a neat spot, but it also throws us a challenge as well, because we have to kind of do a little bit more to get people there, and then once they're there, they're there.
Right.
And then the best marketing that I ever see is word of mouth.
Absolutely.
If somebody tell you a place, wow, this place was awesome, versus you reading it in an article or something,
Oh yeah.
So that's the best marketing tool for us here.
Yeah.
And to give, I think from your angles to give our services, right? So it's not like we're not there. We're not there to prove anything in terms of saying, oh, we're a great restaurant, we're a 5-star restaurant, we're chef driven. I think for us it's more on passion, right? We have passion for Champ he has a passion for food and a passion for people. So I think we want to just create service for people and just and give them good service, and but with nowadays with the challenge of COVID and then the economy and things, it's not easy. It's not easy, but we're learning, we're pivoting, And
Well, I love that neither of you come from the food industry. Like you guys just went for it, and are kind of seeing this dream through. And I think that's really cool. And one thing I love about I think what you guys do, you mentioned a gathering place. I know community is important to y'all, and there's a lot of good stuff happening. And we'll talk about some in just a few minutes. But before we get to that, I want to talk about your menu a little bit. Like, so you guys have a really interesting menu.
Yes, we do.
With some twists. Yeah, it's some things that are kind of normal, but then there's a twist. And so tell us a little bit about how you came up with that and what your inspiration behind it was.
Okay, so our menu's pretty much from a little bit of our background here. Pat kind of started the menu first, and I went in there and 2.0'd everything. So a lot of the stuff is coming from our background, our culture. You know, Pat, he's Laos, I'm Cambodian, then we got Brazilian, and a little bit of Venezuelan, but then we fuse everything together too.
Yeah.
So when I looked at an item, like, okay, well, this is great, but how can we make it better, right? How can we make it better?
Because it's small plates, right?
Yeah,
so our menu is we started out as small plates, kind of a tapas style. So it's honestly stuff that we like to eat.
Yeah.
Like if we go to a bar or we go to a gathering place, what is good with this cocktail? What is good with this beer? And stuff that we can just light items that we can pick and we can eat. Yeah. And I think that's kind of how it came along.
And the flavor itself too is very authentic. It's not like, oh yeah, we're gonna try to make a version of this dish. No, this is the actual real dish, real recipe.
It's not just like the same thing you can get down the street with a little like it's a
it's
its own
yes. And our goal is just to have fresh food.
Yeah.
Right? The food, it has to be fresh.
Yeah.
You might have to wait a little bit.
Yeah. The only sauce that we don't make is like ketchup, mayo, maybe mustard.
Yeah. No microwave food. We do not.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yes.
Everything is cooked to order. So sometimes stuff comes out faster, but we let the people know. Whenever it's done. We'll bring it out to you hot and fresh.
Just bear with us because we are short staff.
Yes.
We are hiring.
So I was going to ask you. So what are some of the biggest challenges or obstacles y'all have found since opening?
Well,
and short staff is
short
staff.
I mean, that's finding
everywhere.
good help is one of the hardest things, especially in the restaurant industry. Mm-hmm. Your server come and go, your cook come and go. You find that handful of people that actually stays and walk
and
through the whole night
also with our standard too, because it's one of those things where even if you short staff, you know what, for us it doesn't matter. If you are crap, you crap. So if you're crap, we'll get rid of you.
Yeah.
I don't care how short staff you are. Like I would rather take 2 steps back and take 1 step forward. You know, like it's just one of those things like or take 1 step back, 2 steps forward. Right?
Well, I mean, and you're right. Like one bad apple.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It's kind of that thing.
It's always hard. It's hard, yes.
And servers are in the service industry. They're there to be there for people. So you want people that are going to...
Yeah, somebody's going to carry it. If I'm not there, can you be Champ when Champ is not there? When Pat's not there, can you be Pat when he's not there? Just to have that same, not control, but the same
quality.
The quality
and passion.
Quality and passion.
Yeah, passion.
And experience
exactly.
for your people. Right. Well, I love it. And I was looking, do you guys on your like beer selection and stuff, do you bring in some of the local
yes.
things from like Gate City
for
the
most part, we do a lot of craft beers at the restaurant, and it has to be locally craft here in Georgia. So we have Gate City, we have Variant. We'll mix it up. We have Creature Comfort out of Athens. Yeah. So we'll mix it up on our rotating draft.
Right.
Even like we still have like our domestic, but majority, a lot of people
we like local.
Yeah. We like local.
Yes.
Well, and I have to tell you, so I've you guys are probably my 7th or 8th interview that I've done, and what I love that's connecting all of my interviews is seeing how each of you support each other in the Canton Street community and in Roswell, and it's important to have that support and give that support. So before we started, we had been talking about things coming up, and so you guys do focus on community. You've got some really cool events happening. You want to tell me about those?
Yes.
So
well, before we say that, I think the reason why we focus on community, because we're small business owners, right? So as small business owners, why would you not support other small business owners?
I love it.
Right?
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
Exactly.
in life, like it has to be community, right?
Yes.
It has to be,
Yeah.
and what you put out there is what you're gonna get in return, right? It's what you put out in the universe. If you, I mean, that's a passion for us. Like we have to help out others.
Well, and as a matter of fact, I think I mentioned to you, Christy Stargell from Deep Roots
Yes.
texted me from your restaurant and said, you got to get Champ and Pat on
There you go.
your podcast. Like,
Oh, she's wonderful.
Thanks,
she's
Christy and
wonderful.
Dana. Thank you, guys.
They're both awesome. Right. I mean, but that's what I'm talking about is just those shout outs from each other and
Yes,
helping
yes.
Promote.
Yeah,
is,
and you know
so
what?
important.
In the so just taking one step back here, going forward. Before I was so focused on the restaurant, I never left. I was there like 24/7. Then finally, you know what? I was like, okay, well, a lot of people's coming to see you. You got to go see them too. Check out their place. So that's what I started doing. Like, okay, let me take like an hour out. Let me go meet this person. Go meet this person, and then now it's like Champ is getting around Canton Street now. So. It's just cool to support them while they're supporting us at the same time.
100%.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but with the events coming up here too, we have a few events coming up. The first one is going to be April the 18th, I believe. We're doing a cocktail class, partnering up with Home Bar Network.
Oh,
that's going to
great.
be on a Tuesday evening. I think they're doing all the ticketing on their platform. I'm not sure yet. I didn't get the full detail. But we also have a pretty awesome event coming up in May 27th. It's going to be a Pups and Pub. So if you're looking to adopt
What is pups?
Puppies and Pub.
Puppies and
Puppies and Pub.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. But also too, every other Saturday. This Saturday is going to be the Saturday 4-day market. You want to talk a little bit about that, Pat?
Going back to the community there. So supporting small business, because we're a small business. So we actually have a locals market. So this Saturday and every other Saturday for spring and summer, it's free. So if there's any vendors out there, if you guys want to just come by or contact us, you guys can DM us through Instagram.
Okay.
And it's to support small business, and you can set up a tent, you can set up a table, and it's free, and that's for the locals to come.
Showcase your arts and
love
craft
it.
and whatever you guys have,
Yes.
That's awesome. And so that's this Saturday.
This Saturday.
All right, folks. So head over this Saturday. Well, hey, before I forget, tell us all the ways to find you. If people want to go online and
Okay, so we're online, RoswellGarden.com. On our
Come see us.
and come see us.
1112 Magnolia
there
Street.
you go, 1112 Magnolia Street, Roswell, Georgia. But you can also find us on Instagram, Roswell Garden. You see a yellow icon, that's us right there.
All right.
Facebook, we're on Facebook. What else we on, Pat?
We have a TikTok and what I'm trying to learn, TikTok.
All right.
And then I think YouTube we talked about. We're trying to do YouTube. It's coming.
Yes.
It's coming.
It's
Yes.
coming.
All
so-
right.
yes.
Well, awesome. Well, is there anything else you want to share before we go?
You know, I do want to share from a Roswell standpoint. So local Roswell. I have never seen a community this welcoming. I've never seen a city this welcoming. Starting it and going to City Hall and learning, for us who don't have zero experience.
Right.
Going through the process of getting your license, your liquor license, your food license, and going to the city, the most wonderful city and help and staff I've ever seen.
Yes,
that's awesome.
And I'm so amazed at how the community has also come and gathered around and helped out.
We met a lot of people that pointed us in the right direction as well too.
Yeah.
So the city, if you're a small business owner here, everybody's there to help you. They want to see you succeed. So
Well,
And I've never seen that. That is amazing.
yeah. Well, I couldn't agree more. I've lived in Roswell for 22 years, and we're not going anywhere. We love it. We're raising our family here, and it's what makes it special. And you guys and what you're doing help make it special.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Can I add something?
You may.
I guess just as a personal stats. When we moved here, I cannot. I mean, and I would literally count. Right. So how many people have moved to Roswell? How many people have moved to Roswell during COVID? Because we opened during COVID, and I would ask, and they would move anywhere from California, from the city,
Everywhere,
from all over to move into the city of Roswell
Yeah.
at our restaurant. Like we sit there, hey, where you guys from? Oh, we just moved here. So for the past year, I want to say, probably at least 153 people that we have sat in our restaurant and say they've just moved here from somewhere else. It's amazing.
It is.
It's
It's
amazing.
a lot. It's a growing city.
And it does. It says a lot. And I've bumped into people who they essentially just researched cities all around the country because they wanted to get out of California or get out of wherever they were. And somehow, not somehow, they targeted in. It all came down to Roswell, Georgia.
Yes.
They're here, and we
Yes.
love it. So,
Yes.
That's pretty
well, all
awesome.
right. Well, so I'm your Bill estate agent, right? So now, for coming on the show today, you guys, the new shirts are in. So here,
All right.
you guys get a Bill. You get the whole swag set. So you get your tailgate cups,
Nice.
your tailgate koozies. And you're gonna be all set.
I love it. And this is our color, too.
Oh yeah.
Awesome,
So you guys will be super popular around town.
Bill, I got also want to say one more thing here. I got some swag for you at the restaurant too. Whenever you stop by.
All right.
But I also got to mention, I can't leave today without mentioning the Champ Sauce here.
Okay.
It's our house hot sauce, so it has its own Instagram page as well, Champ Sauce RG.
All right, awesome.
So that's you could put that sauce on everything. So if you know.
That is awesome. Well, hey, thanks again, guys. It's so great meeting you and getting to chat with you for a few minutes, and I can't wait to come over to the store.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Please
All
stop
right.
on by.
Thank you
All
for
right,
having
guys.
us. Yeah,
Thanks for
thank you.
having
And
us.
until next time, guys, I'm your Bill estate agent, and we'll see you soon.
All right.